Hello, everyone. I just had to jump on here quick, talk about some things this morning, call it a abbreviated episode of Matthew Sports Talk. I just needed to talk about some stuff that happened this morning. I woke up this morning and watched Get Up and First Take on ESPN. Get Up was fantastic. It was hilarious. My man Dan Orlovsky, Ryan Clark, Mike Greeny, all those guys were fantastic this morning. But then First Take came on, and I got pissed off. Because a man by the name of Max Kellerman decided to open his mouth and claim that he knew something about football. Which is just, as my man Stephen A. Smith, who is his opposite on that show, he would say, it's blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Because you know what? Max Kellerman stated the fact that he thinks Aaron Rodgers is to be blamed for their loss yesterday because he choked. I'm like, what? Aaron Rodgers choked? Now, granted, he did fail to get into the end zone 3 times, but in the overall scheme of things, how could you blame that loss on Aaron Rodgers? First of all, you blame it on their defense because their defense was god-awful. Besides intercepting Tom Brady 3 times, their defense was god-awful. Secondly, Matt LaFleur, you are going to kick the field goal, essentially taking the route of defeatism, instead of trusting your MVP quarterback to go for it on 4th and less than 10. I'm sorry, but Max Kellerman, you need to shut up. Shut up. Get the fuck out of here. You can't talk about football no more. You cannot. Done. I don't want to, honestly, every time I turn on First Take, I will mute you if you say one thing stupid. Because you don't know football. You don't. So stop. Then I also had some riveting stuff going on Twitter, where I had a guy who, because I follow so many of these guys on Twitter, respond to a Ryan Clark post, and he said, Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees are overrated? I was like, hold on a second. Drew Brees has multiple quarterback records, and Aaron Rodgers has had an MVP season. Where have you been? Where have you been? I mean, come on. And people need to realize this. Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers have done their job for the most part. For the most part. Granted, there have been a few times where they haven't been, but for the most part, they have done their job. It is the team that they're on that has failed them and gained them more Super Bowl rings. In the Saints case, for instance, after they won their Super Bowl, for multiple years after that, their defense was god-awful. The Saints defense was god-awful for multiple years in a row after they won their Super Bowl. It was only finally when they decided to go get people like Cameron Jordan and Marshawn Lattimore that their defense started to be relevant. And even still after that, as a Vikings fan, I know about this. 2009, NFC title game, there's something called Bountygate, which they pay players to purposely have dirty hits on Brett Favre and quarterbacks. And you know what? Like New Orleans, the city that is, what brought with that was a curse. Yes, curses are real, and I can testify to this, and probably Saints fans can testify to this too, because for 4 straight years now, first year, Minneapolis Miracle, Stephon Diggs. Second year, lost on a bad no call for pass interference. Third year, lost in overtime to the Vikings. And fourth year, lost to Tampa Bay. So the Bounty Gate curse is real. So that can be explained. That can be explained, but it's just there. So, and in Aaron Rodgers' case, he has lacked weapons throughout almost his whole career, with the exception of when he had Jordy Nelson and Clay Matthews on his team. Their defense has been god-awful. He has never had more than one premier pass catcher. This is offseason. The Packers have two priorities right now, based off of what I saw yesterday. They have two priorities. One, they need to get another wide receiver to complement Davante Adams, because it is ridiculous how they don't have that already. They wasted a draft pick picking a quarterback that's probably not going to play for another 2-3 years. They wasted a draft pick on a quarterback when they should have drafted a wide receiver. And yes, I'm a Vikings fan. But if I was a Packer fan, this is what I would be pissed about. And then second of all, they need to either draft or pick up a decent cornerback, because their corners couldn't block or couldn't prevent crap from happening. The throw to Scotty Miller should have never happened. So many throws that Brady had yesterday that were completed should never happen. But you know what? Their cornerbacks are crap, so that's why they happen. So, I just had to say that today. Hope all the rest of you have a good day. I have the day off from work, so I know I'm already having a good day. So, but until next time, this is, of course, Matthew signing off. And enjoy the rest of the week. You might see me again if I have more stuff to talk about. But for right now, I think this might be it for the week. But, until next time, signing off.